Hey, what's up, water signs? Today I'll be pulling a card from this deck and a couple of cards from my tarot to see what are your hidden feelings. Universe, ancestors, please give me one card from this deck for the water signs. What messages do they need to hear today regarding their hidden feelings to help bring them peace, strength, courage, guidance, clarity, and any healing they may need? I thank you in advance for your messages. Please give me one card for the water signs. Last shuffle for the water signs. Thank you. All right, your hidden feelings, water signs. You received the card Promises. So let me get a couple of clarifying cards from this deck to see what that means. Universe, ancestors, please give me 3 cards from this deck for the water signs to clarify promises regarding their hidden feelings. What messages do they need to hear today to help bring them peace, strength, courage, guidance, clarity? Thank you. And any healing they may need. Too many. I thank you in advance for your messages. Please give me 2 more cards for the water signs. Universe, ancestors. Thank you. Please give me 1 more card. 1 more card for the water signs. What other messages do they need to hear today? Last shuffle for the water signs. Universe, ancestors. What messages do they need to hear today? All right, so give me a couple seconds to feel the energy here. All right, so water signs. What are your hidden feelings? You receive the card Promises. Wishes to be with you, hard to believe it's real, contracts, engagement. At this time, your universe and ancestors want to remind you or let you know that your deep, darkest, hidden feelings that you won't let anybody know, you don't talk about, you don't even acknowledge it yourself, is that it's hard for you to keep promises, okay? It's a feeling of you wanting to be with somebody, but when most people are willing to do anything and make promises, they will keep it just to be with them, right? But you're the opposite. You can't hold a promise. And that could be in any part of your life, okay? Take it or leave it, okay? But that's just what I'm feeling. It's a feeling of there's certain things you could do, but whoever is trying to, and it doesn't have to be in love, it could be anybody, a friendship, a parent, family member, what have you, right? There's certain promises you can't keep, okay? And how do I describe this feeling? It's a feeling of you long for somebody, you love somebody, you care about somebody, but you can't make promises to them. You can't keep your promises to them because you know who you are and you're scared of hurting them. I don't know, that came out of the blue. It might resonate for some of you, but not all of you. But it doesn't have to be in love, like I said. It could be a friendship, a family member, what have you. Because you receive the Nine of Cups. You feel like you are a very independent person. You're emotionally fulfilled on your own. That's what you like to believe. You have accomplished everything. You do things the way you want to, when you want to, whom you want to, and that makes you happy. You have your own rules, right? Even though not everybody would agree to them. But it's a feeling of the universe wants you, okay, so you receive the Queen of Swords, which is a possible air sign. So there could be a possible air sign around you, someone who is embracing the characteristics of an air sign, but more so with this reading, I feel as if your universe and ancestors want you to embrace the air sign, Queen of Swords. They want you to speak your truth. You know, they want you to make logical decisions, be strategic, you know, think of a plan for yourself. Like, is what you're doing, what you're wishing for, what you're hoping for, if that's what you want, then you need to speak your truth. Okay? And then you also receive the 9 of Wands. With this card, I feel as if like you went through a lot, of battles. You have all the scars and bruises to prove it, you know, and you learned a lot. You gained a lot, you know, and therefore I feel as if it's hard for you to make promises for certain things, but when you make a promise, you make a promise. So you have to be careful of what promise you're going to make, but I feel as if you gained a lot of wisdom making promises because you are independently on your own, you know. You don't need to rely on other people. You fill your own cup. You just need to voice out more. You need to speak up more. Because yes, you've been through a lot. But if you want to wish upon a star, you have to make a promise. And I think that's hard for you to do, if that makes sense. All right, so let me know if that resonates. Follow for more.